You can't really say Don Gio's not a mafia.
There is no structure, no example given from him.
He's a mafia, there's just people that don't respect him that cause him street, and that's okay, you know what I mean? You can say what you want to say, but in the long run, he's still a mafia, and you need to respect him for that.
Yeah, well, they're bigger than you.
Still be a mafia. I'm not saying that he's not a mafia, but if you're going to be, you're known for something you've been around for quite some time. However, you're not setting the example for other crime families who are coming up. You're not showing them what it is to be a don or how it is to be a crime family. In fact, you're just scooping down to their level of insecurity and immaturity of running around and fucking 4-year-olds and killing other CFs and pointing the blame over. You're not fixing the problem, you're making it worse.
You guys know what would actually kind of stop all this assassination crap? I mean, well, nah, then again, I gotta disregard that. Forget about it. I was gonna say assassination should probably only take place in private games because that's how it was in real life for the most part. But then again, what are you gonna do about the dons that are like scared to go on?
You're kind of taking out the tradition of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know. That's what I said.
I get what you're saying. All right, so. You know what I think? You have to have a reason to kill, you know what I'm saying? You can't just go in and start shooting guns blazing, you know what I'm saying? I think you have to have a reason. Like how they have it in real life.
Like, I mean, me and my guys, we be killing the free load, and people will come at us, and they'll get smacked, and eventually, they'll probably get us to RPG us down or whatever. I don't know. But they don't have no type of reason to shoot at us whatsoever. Just because they say, oh, hey, a mafia, let me go shoot at them.
Yeah, exactly.
And another
beef is one of the main reasons. Now, beef is a reason, you know what I'm saying? That should be a reason to go out and assassinate.
Another thing is that when somebody tries to record you getting assassinated, they like send out a message like this, oh, big deal, check that on YouTube, you know what I mean? Like,
how about we go back to the old traditional rules? And can we all like talk all the time? Because I don't talk over anyone else. But how about who thinks that we should go back to the old traditional rules when GTA 5 first came out? That if it's not recorded, if you assassinate a don and it ain't recorded, then it ain't legit.
No, it's bullshit. I kind of agree.
No, because that would not work. Cause some dons don't have a recording device. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I'm not saying I don't. I'm just saying that it's fair to the other people because they don't have a recording device.
I agree with that too, but I think if you have a recording device, you should record it so you know what I mean. So if somebody tries to say it's fake and it's real, they won't. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying out to everyone, fake assassinating just makes you look bad. Period.
Yeah.
So I think pretty much for assassinations overall, it's not really going nowhere. From what I'm hearing, it's just no supercars. You got to throw in their game. You can't die, obviously. You go back to your apartment. You got to shoot them with bullets, and you can't go off radar. Sounds pretty simple. It sounds pretty fair.
Just when you guys get up, put it offline. You guys put it offline.
I'm locked off.
That's insane.
Yeah, the thing is,
Katani tried to make a whole other game. And
why we should these assassination rules.
What I think that we need to do before we could even try to fix these rules and whatnot. You gotta
change the subject because this seems to be the only thing
these
that
other
we talk
people
about.
What the rules are now.
Yeah, I think it's been around about 10 minutes. The rules are kind of set, to be honest. They're pretty fair from what I'm hearing from most families, and I think they're pretty fair. Join the game, don't die, no supercars, no off radar. Kill them with bullets, go back to your apartment, accept the minigun, and send out the message. It's pretty simple. I don't see why we gotta go through this. The only thing I have to say is the C4 thing. Who thinks that, they're like, oh, well, I planted a C4, so it's an assassination.
No.
Yeah, say you're chasing a don down, and he's in his Bugatti, and he throws a C4 down on the ground and waits for you to run into it. That's not really planned.
That's bullshit.
I say it should have to be more in a role play manner. Like, oh, this guy's about to come out of his apartment and plant that C4 right there.
Yeah,
so in order to assassinate with the C4,
I think you should plant it on the car.
Could you stop talking like when I'm talking? Don't do that either. I'll let you talk when I'm done. I'm about to finish right now. All I'm saying is, who thinks to assassinate with C4, you have to be out of a car, out of a vehicle, and plant the C4, and then detonate it wherever.
I agree.
I agree.
Yeah, I think so too, because too many people throw throw a C4 down on the ground and then blow it up and say, oh, it was planted. Like, that's not really legit. You might as well throw it on that car.
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
This seems to be the only thing.
I can agree with that.
If you guys fake assassinate, then it just makes your family look better on any of us. So there's no reason to even talk about this. It's pointless. It's honestly pointless.
Yeah, and you're right, whoever just
But it's never gonna be fixed if people don't care.
We should already know what
If
the
they don't follow
assassinations
rules,
have to
then
do
that's
with.
their
I kind of go with them, really.
problem.
Yeah.
That's what they say. It makes their family look better. That's all.
Yeah, at this point, I think we all can get, we can all agree on the assassination rules to a certain extent, and I can too. It's just my only problem is a little C4. Like, oh, I threw a C4 down the street and you ran into it and I blew it up. I think C4 should be kind of retarded.
That's an explosive.
Absolutely.
Oh, no. Hold up. The C4 should not be allowed at all because people overuse that. I see people like driving up on me and they toss it in midair, and next to that, that's kind of stupid.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm feeling a pretty good vibe through this. So could I ask everyone to stand up? And if you think C4 should not be allowed, could you come over here to the table? And then if you think it should be allowed, could you come over here by the window?
That is how you use it before you use it. Can I get invited to the
Alright, so it's pretty fucking obvious that we think C4 should not be allowed. So, as Don Gio did, he made the little voting rules. Are you guys to go back to your spot? I think this is pretty much 99% of the game. I don't know what Don Gio voted, but I don't know. But, so we're all going with C4 should not be allowed. So, as Don Gio did, he used the full lobby game to vote. So that's what we're gonna do. So from now on, wherever commission you're going in, tell them that's all done meeting. C4 is no longer allowed. That's my only problem with assassinations. We should move on. The rest of the rules are like Humpty Dumpty, whatever.
Wait, hold up. I got a question. Damasceno, let's say that that you got like a ignition bomb in your car and somebody goes and cranks it up and it's meant for them. Can you count that as an assassination?
Yeah, that should be allowed.
Yeah,
that and remote bombs.
Alright, yeah, because that's
as
more
long
realistic.
as it's parked. As long as it's parked to where they're gonna walk by, because car bombs were used in the mafia back in the day. So as long as it's parked, not like suicide bombs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Parked somewhere and walk away.
Yeah, ignition. If you got
Because if it's a
bomb, get
suicide
your
bomb,
enemy
that
trapped in
doesn't
your
count
car
because you
somehow,
died.
and then ignite it, then that's fine. But as far as now, from now on, whatever commission you're in, whoever you're allies with, whatever Don you have in your friends list, let them know that the assassination rules are still the same, just no more C4.
I'll send that out.
Ain't no more, oh, I threw it down on the ground, you get assassinated. Like, that's bullshit.
Alright, can we move on?
Alright, we're gonna move on to the next topic. Who thinks, let's all be honest here. Free mode wars never solve the war. It's only a battle. Who thinks an official war should be solved by a TDM? Let's make this a vote. Everyone get up. If you think Primo Wars, if you think Mafia Wars should be solved by a TDM in the end, come over here. That's Primo Wars. Who won? The person that blew me up with his Maximus? Like, I don't think that makes the most sense. Yeah, Primo Wars is cool for battles, but in the end, you gotta like have some type of proven evidence. All right, so we got pretty much that. All right, there we go.
Hey, wait, can I say something?
Yeah, what?
Alright, like, let's say you're trying to assassinate somebody and you shoot them to the point that their car, like, explodes. Does that count or no?
No.
Oh,
I don't know. That's a tough one. We really have to vote on that one.
Because listen, that does make sense because if your car is really that messed up that if you shoot it enough and it blows up, then you know what I mean. That's your fault for having a shitty car.
Yeah, I say that's pretty fair because in real life, you would you could shoot the gas tank enough to the point where it would fuck up. So I mean, I say that's about legit. Does anybody disagree with that?
I do.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking ridiculous.
Alright, so I'm hearing 3 people out of like 16.
Anyone who's not retarded is gonna jump out of their
That's
car.
a legit assassination.
Yeah, to be honest, if my car's fucked up and I know it's on the verge of exploding, I'm gonna jump out.
Exactly. I'm not just gonna be stupid and sit in there and just die.
I'm not gonna come in here and try to
Keep fixing my John. Hold up, hold up. You have something to say. Fix your mic down.
I messed all recent players, messed off Dons on my friends list. I'm listening to new Dons meeting. I got booted offline. Ain't that a coincidence? But I know who did it, so I just handled that on the streets. But I'm listening to new Dons meeting. If you want to invite, just hit me back up. I'm sorry for that convenience.
So I think at this point, we're just gonna leave it how it is, except no more C4. Period. You join the game, don't die, kill them with bullets, except the minigun, and buzzer bullets don't count, obviously. You shoot them with bullets, go back to your apartment, send out the message, leave the game. I think it's that simple. No supercars, no going off radar, and we'll just leave it like that.
Hold up, wait, I missed that because I was reading the message saying that they're from Katani saying that Messino hit him off or something, but
pretty much,
what'd you say about
you join the game, no miniguns. Join the game, shoot them with an actual gun, don't die, no supercars, no going off radar, no C4s. Once you kill them, go back to your apartment, send out the message, and leave. Or you can leave and send out the message. Either or.
Can I ask about supercars? Question, what about Z-Type?
Z-Type is a supercar, yes. Go to races, go to supercars, you will see the Z-Type in it. And I even shut down Gio with this tried to claim that Joey D assassinated me when he was in a Z-Type. So, the Z-Type, if you guys didn't know, it was actually like one of the first Bugattis. Like, you look it up in real life. That's really what it is. And if you go to races and supercars, the Z-Type is in there. And just like the Bugatti, you can be shot through the back, but it's kind of hard. And that's pretty much how I shut Don Gio the excuses of all assassinations up. So, Z-Type, yes, that is a supercar. I'm sorry. But, pretty much, I mean, the best way I can say it is the entity, Z-Type, the Infernus, the Bugatti, I mean, those are all supercars. Go to races and go to supercars and all those cars up in there. Alright, so offset with the assassination. So we all agreed that, you can have as many free mode battles as you want, but the official way is to end the war, I say it with the TDM. And then, the war can start right back up after the TDM. Or, who knows. But, so we all agreed on that. We all agreed on the assassination. Does anyone have any more topics they think? Oh yeah, for turf war. Last thing. Who thinks, if, as I've seen, turf war isn't really that big of a problem, apparently.
TDM.
So who thinks that, officially solve a turf war, it should be done by TDM as well? Any objection? Alright, so no objection. And if there is any, there's probably only like 2 people, so we got majority on that. So to solve a turf war, it's by TDM. Or what's that new game that came out where you can capture flag or something?
Capture mode.
If you guys want to make a personal agreement, whatever mafia you're warring with, or like if whoever wins this capture mode game or wins the turf or whatever, then you guys can do that. But the overall official standards will be TDM. Primo wars are great, but let's just be honest. Let's see who can tank each other the most, and that's who wins. Like, no, that doesn't make sense. Or let's see who can drive by and throw the most sticky bombs at each other and blow each other up. No, not realistic.
I think Don can win.
That's about all that I just have to get out the way as far as like changing rules. Like I said, I'm not trying to change nothing. Just trying to make shit make sense. So at this point, does anybody have any more topics to talk about besides assassination? Yes. Because we already covered that.
Yeah, well, I just want to say,
I
think we should just stop. I appreciate,
situation under control, because clearly it's getting out of hand. Yeah, I don't have a problem with people coming and see us, but there needs to be a standard in order for people to become dons. Like, if you kill another don, then you have the right to create a CF. However, what these new people with these new crime families need to make note of is that you just can't take any name and just make it a CF. You can take it back to its original roots, back to this Italian mafia type shit. And you got Capones, you got Volantes, you got Pacino's. Of course, you got Skelettos, you got Cipriani. And then right in front of me, directly 180 degrees in front of me, you got a CF whose last name comes from Assassin's Creed. So, and that, to me, that's a straight up slap in the face.
I got something on that. Alright. Back in the old days, in 2009, there was a guy named Don A. Gambino. Started with the double O, Gambino. And this is how families were made, alright? Let's say they were a member of the family, right? You have to have that Don's blessing to start a family. If you don't have a blessing from a Don, let's say, Boss, I'm gonna use you as an example, right? Let's say you were part of Corbani's, right? And Corbani thought it was, time for you to make a family. Corbani, you would need Corbani's blessing to start that family, and you can't just, like Corbani said, I respect that. You can't just take any name, right? If it was used, back in the old days, like if someone before you used it, check up that, try to find out who ran that family and check up. You get to have permission from the original Don to use that, actual name. Because I know, Don T. Cipriani. Actually, hold up.
Hold on.
Alright, Don T. Cipriani checked out with the original Don Cipriani crime family. That's how he got his permission. And back in the old days, I'm not trying to brag when I say old days, alright, I was back around, but Don, that's how they make families. That's how they make families. You have to have blessing of a family, and you have to be respectful, and and you'll get respect, and that's how it was, and you grow your family like that. You have to have the Don's blessing, I believe. You can't just follow.
To me, that doesn't mean anything. Your last name is my main problem. Because if I see a CF named Kenway, I'm not gonna to get in the fetal position and just give up and give you all my turf. I'm gonna laugh in your face first.
Yeah,
and then
you're right.
Well, we're talking about two different subjects. We're talking about two different subjects here. We just covered about, you're talking about war. I'm talking about blessing of families. Like the blessing that you need to start up a family. Because blessing's a big deal in the mafia and in the real life mafia back in the day. That was all a big deal.
You're kind of right. So, what I'm people are still gonna make mafias regardless of what you say. So, let's just put it like this. Who thinks that by the, this is a new year, this is all that. So, who thinks by the end of the month of January, if you have not had a mafia, you will be considered a street gang, and we'll go back to that. And any mafia that ends, they try to start back up from the point after January. So I don't care. February 1st, if a mafia starts, start back up on February 1st, guess what? You're a street gang. Who thinks that we should go by those? So any mafia that doesn't start by, any mafia that's not started up by the end of, before, any mafia that doesn't start up before February should be let's put it like this, even a better way. Any mafia that starts up after the month of January of 2014 will be considered a street gang. And we'll go back to that. And by that, they won't get no respect from anyone. And we can just outcast them so they get a blessing. Or if we don't want to outcast them, we just won't consider them a mafia, just plain and simple. Then you get anyone object on that. Yeah.
To do the voting thing.
Oh, no. Yeah, we could, if we were to do that, though, we would have to have some type of way of them becoming a mafia eventually. They can't just be a street gang for life. So, which also involves then a hierarchy would probably have to come into play for, to bless. So, you got old families, like, I think I heard Messina was around for a while. You got the Genovese, but they're not legit. They don't play by the rules. You got Volati, you got Gigante, you got UPM. Capone kind of came around a little earlier, like late 2011.
Yeah, but you know what you're doing. You're respected. That's the thing that we respect about you.
Yeah, when my mafia came out, after a couple of months, our mafia actually came to be considered one of the top 5 crime families out there. This was on GTA 4 now. Now, when we had, as much as I would hate to say this, we had Genovese, the top 5 crime families at the time in GTA 4 was considered like when our mafia was going strong. It was Capone, Genovese, Gotti, Velocity, and Gigante. And then we had UTM lingering around on the bottom because we always looked at them as TM. And their name was UTM. It wasn't really a mafia name. It was just UTM. But I mean, I don't know. They were just kind of lingering around. But who thinks to stop all these mafias and maybe not stop it, but who thinks in order to slow down all these mafias from starting up so much, or actually want to learn more about the mafia community before they start up a mafia? Who thinks we should have a structure? Just have 5 families, and those will be the families of the side whenever that family gets busted. Because other than that, I don't think it's going to be any other way. So I think this is a pretty big topic right here, so we're going to have to take a vote on it. If you think that we should have a structured hierarchy of 5 families that will carry out the blessings and making, street unofficial mafias, then come over here. If you disagree, then go over to the go ahead. All right. So I think we're all on the same page here. I don't know if these 2 guys are voting, but it don't really matter at this point. Because that was majority right there. And yeah. So now that we're all on the same table here, we're on the same. We're all on one accord. The real question is at this point is who will be those mafias to fill in the 5 spots? And I think this will not be decided in this meeting, definitely, because you still got all those mafias in absence. You got UTM not here. You got Gigante, Genovese not here. But I mean, Genovese really don't play by the rules anyway, so I don't think I think their spot would be probably taken. I don't know. I'm not even saying who will be in the structure hierarchy. This is up to us as a community. So, does anyone? Let's just go around the table right here, and we're all gathered around. And let's just go and see who. I'm gonna list the original 6 families that I considered somewhat powerful back in GTA 4, and you guys tell me if there's any objection then for them being in the hierarchy. And this won't decide it. Like I said, we're gonna have to have a bigger meeting about this. I'm just to talk to more dons and all that. But if there's any objections of whatever mafia I name, if you object, go over here, and then if you don't object, just stay where you're at. Alright, so, UTM's been around for a while. Don Snipe, may seem power hungry to a lot of you guys, but in the end, I'm not too fond of them, but we're kind of starting to learn, to be cool or whatever. And, I don't know, I say they probably deserve their respect at the end of the day. So who thinks UTM should be in that hierarchy? If you object, go over to that table.
Somebody destroyed my personal vehicle. Who the hell was that?
Check real quick.
Alright, so we got Don J. Violante that objects. Alright. Now, it hasn't really been active. So, and like I said, these votes right here, this is us voting on hierarchy. Right now, we're voting candidates. We're going to have a bigger meeting. And I'm sorry, but all these mafias, if there's any mafias in here that just started up recently and only got 1 or 2 members, we're going to try to get some more mafias that have been here for a while and got 1 member to vote in that meeting. But alright, so we went UTM as a candidate. Who thinks about Volatino? He's been inactive for a while, but I don't know. If you object to Volatino being a candidate to being in the hierarchy, go over to the table. If you're trying to move, everyone's spaced out because the people that are trying to go over to the table is getting blocked out. So, alright, I think quite a few people moving over there. Alright, so we got. Alright, so if you're over there, could you go close to the table? Because, this guy right here, whoever this is right here. Don Paul, what are you doing? Are you objecting or? Here. Alright, so Don Paul's objecting too. So, we got 1. Alright, could you guys go over there one more time? Whoever objected, could you guys go over there until I get a count real quick? Alright, so we got 3, 6. We got 6 out of 7. They just made it by 1 vote. That was a close one right there. I guess we'll just put them on and it'll be decided later. That was kind of close.
Hey, hold on. Let's keep on the recommendation. Let's people on a recommendation.
Oh, Damasceno, we said, does anyone object to the Veloci's being a candidate for going to the thing?
Yeah,
and we
I
had.
hate the Veloci's. I didn't mean to stand over there.
All right. So it's tied at 50-50. So we're just gonna leave them alone for now.
Dumbachi thinks that everybody that sends him a friend request should be working for him, and I don't think that's true because I recently sent him a friend request. He was like, yeah, man, let me go ahead and get you doing something for me. I think that's power hungry, to be honest with you.
We'll talk it out with him. We'll talk it out with him.
Yeah, there will be a bigger all dance meeting, and like I said, it won't in the next all dance meeting. I don't know who's gonna host it. Like I said, I'm not power hungry. I'm not gonna be that guy that's gonna be like, oh, hosting an all dance meeting. I got ATP gear and all that, but like I said, I'm not no Don Gio looking for power and trying to look, I'm just trying to do what's right for the community. What do you have to say?
If you guys don't mind, I want to at least get an all dance meeting on my YouTube. So, would you guys mind me hosting that meeting? I'm not saying I'm trying to overdo you guys. I just want to have the honor to host that meeting. You guys.
To be honest, it's not really up to us, bro. It's you got about 20 plus more mafias out there, and most of the big mafias are missing from this meeting. To be honest, I'm not gonna name any names, but I probably only see maybe I don't know. As far as the mafias that I went to war with, I don't know. I don't see, you got UTM online right now, but to be honest, it's got to be scheduled. Who knows when it's even going to happen? So for us to decide who's going to host it, I don't know. But maybe I don't have a problem with it if you want to host it, but I think we need to get some things in order before. Let's just get these candidates out of the way first. So we got Veloci at 50-50. Half people say no to them and half people say yes. So that's kind of we're just gonna put them in there, but that's kind of gonna play back when they actually get voted for. They're probably not gonna make it in there. All right, so let's go to the next one. Gottis are over with, so we're not gonna talk about that. What about Gigante? Any opposing for Gigante? As much as I hate Don Gio, I'm gonna say the same. Alright, so we got questions over there. Alright, so we got 7 people going over. Is that 8? We got 8 people going over there. 9 people going over. Alright, so yeah, come back. Gigante is not gonna be in the game. Just for like I said, things. Right now we're just trying to get an idea of who's gonna be in there. Things could change at any moment.
Everybody go to my apartment
meeting. If we have another meeting, or we're not coming to your apartment. You can join in.
Invite me.
I just did.
So for right now, we're just gonna leave Gigante out. Only people that are there is UTM.
Alright, wait a minute. Can I talk to you?
They play by the rules. Genevieve, they don't play by the rules, but they are big mafia. But right now, they're kind of in turmoil because they're split. They're like in a civil war right now.
Yeah,
I don't think
ever
people
since
that are like, I put it like this. People, look, Don
Katani
Katani, don't come in here, or whoever that is, like, please.
But I still gotta talk after we get done.
Boss G Capone.
Alright, let's go. Whoever that is, please, like I said, don't talk over any Don, not just me. You guys be respectful. So for right now, we got Don Katani. You just kind of walked in the middle of while we're doing something. So, but real quick.
Excuse me. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm sorry, Boss G. I respect you. You respect me. But what was y'all talking about when I was going?
We're talking about candidates for the hierarchy. And the whole reason we got into a hierarchy, I personally didn't really want a hierarchy at first, so I recognized it actually made sense. Because we got all these mafias starting up every day. And I think we need to kind of slow it down a little bit. So pretty much we're gonna have a hierarchy of 5 families that would decide when that mafia would become a blood. So we got Gigante's no, Veloci 50-50. Then we got UTM as yes. Gottis are over with. Genevieve, if you object to Genevieve, go over to the table. They can't really even manage their own family right now. We see that they're split up. But I'm gonna have to go ahead and check that one.
Damasceno.
Can I talk real quick, please? Hey, everybody be quiet real quick. Let me talk.
Alright, so that's a no to Genevieve. That's a definite no to Genevieve.
Wait, hold on. Can I say one thing?
Wait a minute, yo, come on, bro. This is my donkey.
Yo, you have so.
Hey.
Katani, I'm just saying, like, almost more than half the people in this game didn't want you to come back. So could you please just let us know?
Oh my god.
I'm not even trying to be disrespectful, but just kind of like, this is probably one of our most important topics that we need to talk about and get out the way. I'm just saying, and it wasn't even me that said it. It was just everyone else that said it. All right, I'm not going to go there. But, all right, so for Capone, if you object to Capone.
Damasceno, I was going to tell you that St. Genevieve's trying to get me to whack you out.
Go ahead, do what you do.
That's pretty fucked up. Come on, man.
I have respect.
Alright, so we got 3 people. And like I said, these are not definite people. These are just candidates that will be a bigger vote. So we got Don, Violante, and alright, or Durante and some other kids. Alright, so that's pretty much, we got majority rules by a lot. I think we probably got 75%.
Oh, can you watch out like that character?
So for right now, as candidates for the hierarchy, we have UTM, Capone, and Veloci's barely made it. So as of right now, if anybody believe any other mafia family should be thrown on the table, because I got all the big mafias out there.
Damasceno, Don Katani.
I can agree with. I'm gonna probably go with. I can vote. If you think, all right, let's go with Messino first. If you think Messino should be not be in the hierarchy, and don't be scared to vote just because he's here. It's just we're just doing honest what's best for the community.
Excuse me, Johnny. You gotta go to.
All right, so we got 3, 4, and then majority over here. So Messino's been around for a while, so I'm gonna go ahead and go ahead and stay over here for Messino. Messino, you in the game right now? Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, so Messino is the candidate, UTM is candidate, Capone are candidates, Velocity barely made it. We're gonna have more than 5 candidates because we know all these families aren't gonna get voted at. I'm probably gonna go with we probably go maybe 8 families to be in. All right, if you guys object to Katani, go over to the table. It's gonna be me on Katani, but
Who did? No, Katani. It's not a legit vote. It's not a legit vote.
Yeah, it's not. Katani is not a legit vote, but the thing is, Katani just won't be in the candidateship because we're running for it. None of these. Capone, UTM, and Velocity got voted for.
Wait a minute.
We're not saying like, we're not saying that we're just saying that those are the people to be voted upon. Does anybody else think any other mafia should be voted on?
If I can state an opinion real quick. In my opinion, is the area you have most respectable people, CFs, in which I think they should be in it. However, if you I suggest that you put someone who, even though they haven't been around for quite some time, you need someone fairly new in order to bring some sort of a diversity. Since right now you're dealing with a whole different crowd of people ever since GTA 4.
Which is exactly why we're not actually in this meeting. We're not deciding who's in the hierarchy. Even if Capone got voted for, UTM got voted for, but Velocity they barely made it. Messino made it too. These aren't the people that we're saying are going to be in the hierarchy. These are just the people that are going to be voted for another time in the bigger meeting. So I mean, to be honest, what's up with the Gigantes guys? So I've seen a big objection on that. As much as I hate Don Gio, I don't even care if you want to report here or not. He does follow the rules. I mean, he was assassinating. I think if we talk about him with that, not letting his members take assassinate, and who thinks if Don Gio would just admit to drop all his bullshit on the saying every assassination is fake and saying he's all legit, I mean, we could put him in the can. Yeah, I would think that. Come over here if you think if Don Gio drops all his bullshit about fake assassinating and he never been assassinated. He becomes more mature then.
I think just because he did a bunch of bullshit does not mean we should like count him out. You know what I'm saying? He needs to say.
He should be correct.
Alright, so Don Gio just made that by one vote.
So he should be able to be counted as my opinion. You know what I mean? He's doing good.
Yeah, definitely. I got respect for Don Gio.
He's still a family. He's still a family.
Yeah, exactly.
Don. I give respect to Don Gio. To be honest, I actually consider him one of the top families around here.
Because he dealt with a lot of shit. So I give him props.
Yeah, he actually does take a lot of shit, and he doesn't, and he goes through it. He's about the real thing, which is why I can see Don Gio being up there. As much as I don't like the guy, but like I said, I'm doing what's best for the community, and which is why I say only if Don Gio can drop his bullshit, then we can put him in to vote. So we made Don Gio won that by one vote. He was literally one vote away from that. So as of right now, I'm gonna go to Don Gio, and if he wants to say what are you talking about and all this, then we'll just say fuck it. We'll go with the original one. So for right now, I'm assuming we're probably gonna have Gigantes in this, Valachi, Capone, UTM, and Messina.
Don fucking Katani.
So we need 3 more families to come into this. We need 3 more families to be put on the vote.
Yo, Don Katani.
Hold up, Katani. These are not all the mafias. We need all the things in this as well. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
The way you gotta look at it is, we got 16 people in here, 15 people.
Don Katani.
Hold on.
If we had a whole different set of 15 other mafias, then yes, we would.
Here, Capone, what I say about how everybody gets to vote, I say you send everybody to a YouTube channel and everyone votes on a certain video that someone makes.
Alright, yeah, that's actually right. And any say YouTube channels will be like, I'm not gonna remove them. I'm just gonna look at them. Actually, like I said, this is not official voting right here. For the official vote for families, yes, that is actually a good idea. We will do YouTube channels, and someone will have a YouTube video, and to vote, you'll put your name, and you'll list all the families that you vote on, and then we'll count it out, and those will be the hierarchy, and that will be that. But like I said, this is not the official voting. We're just getting an idea, and these are.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, Boss G.
Yeah.
I don't care about the RFP shit, but yeah, I don't care if I'm not voted in. But let me have the floor a little bit again because I hosted this Don meeting because I really had to say some shit,
Yeah, you can finish what you're saying, but I hope you know we already covered assassinations like that. It's clear out the window.
Boss G Capone.
Just let me know what y'all went on.
Boss G Capone.
I'm hosting this Don meeting.
Hold up, Katani. Let me speak. Boss G Capone.
No, I had to talk. Wait a minute.
Everybody say they can vote on my YouTube because I'm not hosting, but recording.
No.
Why don't we just have Capone? Why don't we just have Capone?
Whatever kid's talking with the next money. Like I said, there's going to be another meeting about more families that's going to be put into this. But right now, it's just Malachi, Gigante, Capone, UTM, and Messina.
Capone do this? Like, why don't we?
Yeah, Capone. Yo, wait a minute.
Yeah, we will.
Wait a minute.
The people will vote on it, but the thing is, we still have to have one more order on here. If I don't make the video, it'll be most likely from Gigante or UTM that'll vote. Dr. Katani, we're about to let you talk. Just let us finish or whatever. I'm literally about to finish up in 1 more minute. So Dr. Katani, pretty much that was that. After Don Katani's talking or whatever, we're gonna go finish up because we still need to get at least 2 or 3 more families on the table for voting.
Don Katani.
1 second, wait.
We already
before
voted.
you talk for a second.
Yeah.
With the video thing, there's a kind of a problem with that, and that's that everybody doesn't have a computer.
You could go on the internet Explorer.
Your members have a computer. Tell your member to go on there.
Your Xbox.
Yeah, tell your member to go on there and vote for you.
Have a computer, but not all of them.
You don't. Whatever Don doesn't have a computer, tell one of your members to go on there and say, in behalf of Don, blah blah blah, we vote, blah blah blah.
But the Internet Explorer, you can vote on the Internet Explorer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can go on Internet Explorer on
You can have an ally. You can have an ally vote for you too.
Yo, wait a minute. Everybody be quiet real quick, please. I'm not trying to be disrespectful there. But I hosted this Don meeting because I can talk about some shit, and then I got booted offline out of nowhere. But I'm not gonna say no names. But listen, okay. Alright, let's put it. Yo, Don J, chill out, bro. Oh my god. Please,
Young Katani, no disrespect, but you can't like voice all over me.
I'm sorry. Alright, good.
Rubino, hiya. Yo, you been a fucking asshole, bro. Chill out. Oh my god.
Well, you guys, I ran my meeting. I ran my part of the meeting. You guys organized. You guys watched out.
Yeah, let me talk, yo,
Boss G, you held a great meeting.
I'm trying to be respectful here. Oh my god.
All I have to say is make sure all of my kids in this game go back to your commissions and let them know that assassination rules are still the same.
Oh my fucking goodness, bro.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna leave this meeting in your hand because
Hey, Boss G, I got something to say.
No, I'm trying to talk to you though. Alright, I'm gonna still talk, listen. Okay, I'm done for time.
We held a great meeting, bro.
Alright, well, we see how organized this meeting is now. It's time to start, so you guys can go ahead. I talked about everything I had to talk about. There will be a discussion of 3 more families, and yeah. Before I leave, does anybody have any more families to throw on the table?
Corleone. Well, Corleone, no. Corleone was a original Corleone. So we should.
You keep jerking off your fucking street game and you fucking get no bitches. How about that?
Does anybody object to Corleone being in the vote?
Boss G, the Lucianos are back. And
Did he leave? Oh wait, no, huh?
Alright. Hey, Katani, look, I promise this will be your meeting. Just let us finish this up and they'll listen to you or whatever.
Hey, yeah. It was all good until I got fucking booted offline. But I'm about to invite me to a
if
party.
you guys object Corleone, just come over here to the table. If you don't object
fucking
Corleone,
street game, you still fucking jerking when everybody else fucking stops. Fucking all nice piece of shit.
Yo, somebody invite me to the.
So Corleone will be one of the candidates. Also Rubino. I got a message in Rubino. Does anybody object to Rubino?
Rubino.
Let me out.
Hey, we're fucking assassination note and I'll put it on YouTube. Okay, thank you. Boom.
Alright, we got 2 people objecting to Rubino. Alright, last family. And I'm gonna get one more family. Throw it on the table.
I actually
I got something to say. Real quick. Luciano, have you guys seen how he acts though? I mean, come on.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, and he is a kid. I mean, not anything against kids, but I mean, they probably take more power away when they don't see the real reason why they're in there.
Don Luciano.
Oh my fucking goodness.
Alright, so
Who's on the table beating
from the looks of it, I don't think anyone's in favor of
A fucking random, they have 0 fucking gamer tag changes. You fucking random.
I put just because they are who they are, most of them is on the table. We got the 8 Mafias. The 8 Mafias will be Capone, Genovese, Gigante, Macinos, Rubino, and Corleone, and whoever I just left out. I'm out of here, you guys, in favor of Don Katani.
Capone, after you're out, right?
Alright, yeah, in favor of Don Katani, you guys, you finish this mission.
Oh my god.
You Japanese mafia.
Don Katani, if someone was recording this, people would probably call you the joke of all jokes because of what you're doing.
I'm recording this.
You guys are recording? Oh my god.
Check out my YouTube channel, Cipriani CF.
You can't move.
Check out my YouTube channel, Cipriani CF. We'll be up on there later in the day.
Alright, guys. What Don was that wanted me to private chat them?
Y'all leave me be. Get out of here.
Alright, whatever Don wanted me to private chat. Hey, whoever wanted that private chat, just invite me to the private chat when I leave. Alright, peace out.
Alright, guys. You Japanese mafias are scum. You Japanese are scum.
Rubino.
Italian sausage.
Okay.
Yeah, what's up, Durante?
Katani Street Gang.
Yay!
Katani Street Gang.
Yeah, hey, Katani Street Gang getting gangbanged by a bunch of Italian mafias.
Katani on the street gang, giving it a street gang bad name. You're giving the street gang a bad
I'm out.
name.
Don Messina's out. Don Messina's out. I have my fun, guys. I love you all. You guys are good.
Yeah, Don Messina.
Katani.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, like I say,
Hold on.
same thing trying to get me to whack you, but you know I didn't because I got respect.
Oh, but yeah, hey, Katani.
No, if you guys want whack me, I'll step out
Hold
the
on.
door right now.
Let me talk to
Go
Katani for a
outside,
second.
go outside,
Hold on. Everyone,
Go outside, go outside.
No, hold on. Listen, Katani. How'd you like me assassinating you earlier?
Oh my god. Hey, who said that? Who said that?
Donnie Tribbiani, the one that
I got that on YouTube. Oh my god, this
Oh,
is so
you
funny.
do?
Messina, go to my garage.
You
Go
got
to
me
my garage,
assassinating
Messina.
you? Oh my god, yes, he's got proof of me assassinating. I don't even have to upload it for it.
No, that was Don Messina saying I got the whole thing.
Don Messina, go to my garage.
Hey, no one was in the apartment. Oh, yeah, what's up?
Thank you.
Hey guys, I respect all you guys, but that Japanese mafia Katani, no, I don't respect you, bud.
Go to my garage, Messina.
Your garage, alright. Hey guys,
sorry about our misunderstanding with sound treatment.
Hey, no problem, bro. That was last year. This is a brand new year, and we'll leave that behind us, alright?
Hey, you sound. Look at me.
Alright, I'm on good terms with everyone in this room. That's been in this room, besides that Japanese fuck.
Oh, he left.
Like a mouse.
Hey, Rubino, you're welcome for putting your name in there.
Thank you, dude. Hey, I wanted to come in here and tell you that if you should not disrespect me because I wasn't trying to disrespect you, Tribbiani. It was just pissed. Don't disrespect me because I will kill you.
I was trying to help you, and
you can't kill him. You can't kill him. You're not allowed.
I will put a bullet right through your dome.
I will sniff your belt. That's what I will do.
Hey guys! Hey! No. Handle this in a different lobby, alright?
We're just joking around. No.
Oh yeah, Messina, jump over his question.
We're best friends.
Joking around?
Yeah, all three of us are best friends.
Alright.
Ha! Gay.
Who said that?
Is that my sweetheart Volante?
Yeah, right. What are you gonna do about it?
Hey,
my boo-boo!
Hey.
Hey, I got it before you there out there.
Bitch.
Everybody, have a nice day. Check out my YouTube channel, Cipriani CF. Have a good day.
Shut up, kid. You're like two.
Yeah, your mom.
They're gonna say
Yeah,
your mom.
Katani doesn't even deserve to be a street gang. Just give him street gangs to be a street